we want to complete our page factory, right? So page factory is a simplified version of page object model. Our goal to stay with page factory. Our goal, rest of the all projects, we will start working with the page factory only. So we are going to create a project. I already created the project number 8. So in this project, we are going to create, and our targeted application is ERS. Which one? This ERS. This is our target application, right? So we want to create automation with the help of page factory. The application is I want to introduce the application. This is a login page. So after we enter my user ID and the password and click submit button, I should be able to see the registration page. Here I can select Mr. Mrs. I can select the first name, last name, and the female or male. I can select this one. Also, I can verify the star sign is present this page or not. The star required sign is present or not. Am I able to submit this page or not? So those things we can verify with the page with those are our test case. So starting with logout functionality is working or not. Logout. So log into the system and log in, and then after we can click the log out. We have to verify that the functionality of the logout is working or not. Okay, so those are our test scenarios. So let's start our page factory. Page factory is a again simplified version of the page object model, where we want in page factory or page object model, the mechanism or technique is we want to capture each and every page properties are each and every different classes. Say example, I have a login page, so I have to create a login class, and inside the login class I will create XPath and using that property. Same way, I will have to create another class for the registration page. Inside the registration page, I will capture all the properties of this registration class, and then after we should have one test class. The test class, from the test class we can write our test cases. Okay. So let's start jump into our project work. Page number 8. Yes. Right.
Login page মধ্যে আপনার কোন জিনিসগুলি এর মধ্যে অনেক কিছু কিন্তু আছে, অনেকগুলি রিকোয়ারমেন্ট আছে। আমরা কিভাবে টেস্ট করব, কোনটা করব, এই জিনিসটা তৈরি করে আমাদেরকে দেবে কি? আমাদের নিজেই তৈরি করতে হবে।
You have to find out ourselves. Yeah. আমাকে বের করতে হবে as a tester. ঠিক আছে। আমরা কিভাবে লিখবো? আমরা লিখবো রিকোয়ারমেন্ট দেখে। রিকোয়ারমেন্ট দেখে লিখবো ম্যানুয়াল টেস্ট কেস। ম্যানুয়াল টেস্ট কেস দেখে লিখবো অটোমেশন টেস্ট কেস। ঠিক তো?
রিকোয়ারমেন্টটা তৈরি করবে আপনার কি?
রিকোয়ারমেন্ট তৈরি করবে বিজনেস অ্যানালিস্ট, রাইট। ঠিক আছে। If you want, you can create a project number day 8. Okay, if you have day 8. Okay, Yeah. You can create a package and you can set the package. You can create few classes. Okay. So I'm going to create a yeah. Inside day 8, I have a class package. I have a package named Page Factory, right? So inside the Page Factory, I'm going to create a class name. How many pages I have in this application? I have login page and the registration page, right? I'm going to create a page for the class for the login. Okay, right click. class login. Login is a PF, means page factory. Public static void main, no check. Don't check public static void main. Just only one simple class is login class. Inside this login class, yeah. হ্যাঁ করা যায় আমি এইখানে 5 Okay, 4 number করব 4 number is registration page আর 5 number is আপনার login page. Okay, if you want if you want to do the line page number 4, that's fine. Then we can create another class. Name is registration page, right?
Yeah. এখানে কি page factory এর প্যাকেজ নাকি একই প্যাকেজের আন্ডারে না
একই প্যাকেজ আছে হ্যাঁ
ওকে page factory এর
প্যাকেজ yeah
page factory এর আন্ডারে লগইন টা বানাতে তাহলে
PF page factory. Public static void main, don't check, okay? So inside this registration page, so where is my registration page in this application? This is my login page, and then when I logged in, this is my registration page, right? So here, what property value I can capture? I can capture first name, last name, middle name, lot of things, right? So let's do a simple thing. Once we log in to the registration page, then we have to verify that Jamaica, New York is present in this page or not. If Jamaica, New York display, that means the login is success, right? If Jamaica, New York is not display, that means username, password are not correct. So at this time, what is my interested object in this registration page? Interest object verify that the Jamaica New York is present or not. So I have to create XPath or I have to create CSS for the Jamaica New York. Okay. So the find by command. The command name is find by. Find by command for the page factory. Yeah, driver. Okay, driver. Web driver. You have to have each and every page. Web driver. You have to have in the same thing. You have to have each and every page. And another one, you need the init element. So what is the XPath for the so this is H2, right? Yes. This is H1. So what I have in the H2, I have user form. Hello. So same thing. So if you want to verify that you are in the registration page, then you can verify Jamak and URL is present or not. Or in my case, I want to have a checkpoint that the user from text displayed in this page or not, right? So at this time, I have interested object in this page too. Means registration page is what? To verify, to find the XPath or find the CSS for the user form, right? So I can capture the CSS of the user form in the registration page. Clear or not clear?
Clear.
Clear.
Yeah.
So user form, what the XPath we can design for this? We can design XPath // you can say / star means all, and then third bracket at attribute name ID equal details third bracket /h2. What does it mean? It means, look, with the help of this line, add ID equal to form, then I can select the form here, this line, this one, right? Inside this form, what I have? The next one is H2. H2 means user. H2 means user form level. What was your question? Question কি ছিল?
Yeah. বলেন। না আমি একটু কোশ্চেন করতে ওই যে একটু কোশ্চেন নিল আর কি।
Oh, what is my target? What is my intention? I'm looking for creating a CSS, or I'm looking for creating an XPath for
user.
anything like.
Okay.
If I can verify that I able to see the user form, what does it mean? It means I successfully logged in, right?
If I saw the user form.
Right. So now or later, what I need to create XPath or CSS for the user form, right? So how I can, once again, how I can create XPath for CSS?
By copper boy.
How I can create XPath for the this user form? So click there, then click user form. This is the code for the user form.
Yes.
So in this here, I develop XPath ID equal to the form ID. Look, form ID equal to details, right?
Details.
And I write down the details. And then after, under the details, I have H2. That means this is XPath of the user form. Clear? I am just going to store this XPath into which class? Login or registration?
Registration page.
Why registration? Why not login class?
Login.
Why login? Why login? Why not registration? Why is the login?
Confusion.
Yeah, my job to make a confusion, right? So your job to clear the confusion clearly. Why? This is the object of login page or registration page. This is the object of login page or registration page. The user form. Registration page. So this XPath should be inside the registration class. Clear?
Yeah.
Clear. Okay, Bonu. Done. No, it depends on it's ran depending on your test class, not the login class. Okay. Let me complete this one, then you should have the clear picture. Okay, then you should know what was the error for your site. Okay. If not, then I can find out. I can show you exactly what the error was on your machine or your coding. So again, so I develop XPath for the user form. So now I want to create page factory for the user form property objects in registration page. So where is my registration page? This is my registration page. By default, each and every page, two things must required each and every page. Each and every page you have to have web driver, this, and another method which is init factory, page factory dot init element. These methods. So public that will be constructor. Init element should be a constructor. So each and every page should be WebDriver driver and constructor of that page. WebDriver driver. Inside this WebDriver driver, I should have this dot driver equal to driver, and then after let me remove this error. Why I am getting error? Huh? Why I am getting this WebDriver error? Import what? Yes. In this project I just created, I don't have any Selenium dependencies, right? So let me open the form. So form is two. One is the page object model. Another one is form page factory, which is the Maven project. So we have to import dependency for the Selenium here. So how I can import? Let me copy and paste from my previous project. I already imported and implemented in my previous form file. This is a form that will be shortcut. Even I can Google, I can search from the Maven dependencies. Form file, yeah, we can do it, but I don't know what this form contain and what. So not only a form file মধ্যে শুধু Selenium থাকবে না, form file মধ্যে আরো অনেক ডিপেন্ডেন্সি থাকতে পারে। তো কপি পেস্ট করতে সেটা ওভাররাইট হয়ে গেল, তাই না? So this project doesn't have the you know what, I make a easy, like go to Google. I'm going to close everything, and I'm going to add my form file from because of there is no Selenium, so I'm going to add my Maven dependency file from Maven repository. Selenium dependency file from Maven repository, right? MVN dependency, right? And for some reason, I mean, like we are using actually Selenium Java, right? And we go to Selenium Java, and we are using actually 2.52 or 5.3. So I can go with 2.53.0, right? This is the dependency of Selenium WebDriver. So I am going to add this inside my project's form.xml file. Okay? So click here, .xml. Then I have to write here something dependencies. DEPENDIS. Dependencies. In between dependencies. DEPEN. In between dependencies, I have to pass my dependency. Dependency is a singular word. In clear? So if I have more dependency, I should copy inside in between dependencies. Dependencies start from here. Dependencies is in from here, in here. Okay? So this is a Selenium dependency. If I save this project, you should notify that the driver, the files are loading from there. So I'm going to the registration page. If I hover over now, I should see the import. Good. Again, I should see those errors are gone. Clear? So, number one rules for page factory, each and every page I have to have the WebDriver driver, and second thing I have to have constructor. How I can say constructor? Constructor, the rules of constructor. Constructor is a method.
Constructor should be in the class name.
Right. Constructor is a method and constructor should be in the class name. Inside this constructor, I am passing the WebDriver driver. Why? Because I have to import same WebDriver in different pages. Same WebDriver in different pages. Once I open the browser with the WebDriver driver, so same WebDriver driver I have to import different classes. And here I have to have another one more line. This is a common. This two thing is common for each and every page factory. Dot init element, then driver, comma, this. This two thing, no matter what, you have to have each and every page. Clear? Now I can write the expert. Usually expert we can write here actually. So because we are using page factory, so we can start from find by. Okay. Then expert. You have to type it. Equals. আমরা ডিজাইন করছিলাম কোনটা expert? Now this one. Remember this one, right? Double quote. Then semicolon. Okay. Sorry. Then, okay, this error will be removed once I have. So web element. Then I can have any variable name. Look. No, wait a second. Cache lookup coming later on. Page factory. Registration page. Say registration page. I'm writing a variable name here. Registration page form text. This means this is the name of the XPath. So I'm going to implement this one. And then semicolon. So I have to explain this one actually. Here's the tricky part. Here's the important thing, right? Do you remember that previously we have to write this on the web element web element, then element equal to driver, driver dot find element by dot xpath, right? Xpath expression here, right? This line and these two lines are same. Who can explain me how? Huh? No, I don't think you can have a CSS, you can have an XPath, it doesn't matter. But my question is, this line and page factory, this line, almost the similar thing. How? Look, here I have a one variable, right? Web element, then variable, right? So this is the variable name. This is a variable name, this is the same as variable name. Nice to have if you write in
variable or this is the object?
This is a variable name. What is this? Object, right? Object variable. Is object variable, right? Same thing. It is object kind of variable. So I can have this variable too. Right? So nice to have if I write X, that's fine too. Here if I write X, this is fine also, right? Nice to have if you write a similar variable name. So what is this XPath for? This XPath is for the form text. So if I write down this object variable name is XPath, form text XPath, that will be fine. These are and you see the elements. This is elements. So these two words is come from same as like these two words. Up to here clear, right? Clear? And then find by XPath means driver dot find by. So if you want example, just for you clear, I can write down two. If you compare to this one to these two lines, you can write down this way. For example, web element, say element 1 equal to this. I just want to show you how. So this line we already knew, right? We know this one. So what we design in the find by is similar to this. Not exactly, but you see the similarity. Everyone find the similarity, right? This line and this line, you see the similarity? Start with the web element and then after a variable, right? And then equal to find by driver dot find by, and here is in page factory at find by XPath, and without page factory driver dot find element. This is the only difference. So we cannot write this line number 14. We cannot write this format. We have to write in the page factory format, which is like two lines. If you write two lines means the find by has to be top first, and then after the variable name. This way. So technically, this line, these two lines, and this one line almost similar. Clear? Any question here? So I'm going to comment out this line because this is not a page factory style. This is a regular style without page factory, right? And this is a page factory style. So I design an XPath. So whenever any place, if I need XPath for this form, what is my form? XPath for this user form, then I have to import. The variable this. So any place, if I write this variable, that means it is XPath for that form. Little bit clear or no? No, web-based access is texture. Just only we are capturing the object property in the class. Then we call from the other test class. Clear? So when you calling, We don't have to create the XPath again and again. We just call this just means it is XPath for the web form. We already designed XPath and stored in the page, separate page class.
So Java concept inheritance is applying here.
Kind of, yeah. So other than the page tag, if I write down the X, what the X means? X means is a XPath of this user form, right? So same thing. X is not meaningful. There's a reason I write down a long word like page, regular expression, page, form text. Or I can write down, no need to write down regular expression, I can write down form text. So whenever in upcoming, if I need XPath for the form text, I have to take this. That's it. Clear? Okay. And we knew that this coming by default. Again, each and every page you have to write the web driver and the constructor. This is a page set rules. You have to write this each and every page. Okay. So right now we just only store or capture only one XPath for one component, right? So we have lots of components in this page. In future, we have to write XPath for this first name. We have to write XPath for the initial, right? Find by style.
So will we making separate classes for each of them, or will we?
No. In one class registration, we will store all this object property here.
Okay. So not separate.
No. Only one class.
But we'll be assigning different variables for them, right?
Yeah. Variable name should be different. Okay. You should see give me a few times. Now you can say the registration page is complete so far right now. The registration class is complete. So I'm going to work in login class. Okay. Again, what is the common thing for this page structure? I told you web driver and
the public EN number. Public EN number.
whatever. So however, import the Selenium. Okay. And then after I have to have the constructor. So what is the constructor name for this page?
Login. Class name or
Constructor name. This is yes. This is the constructor of the public. I'm going to wait. So then I have to have two parameters for web driver. Driver. And then after inside I have to do the same thing. That this dot driver equal to, you should know what the line number 9.
Because after web driver after parentheses মধ্যে দিয়ে web driver দুটো কিন্তু different driver.
Right.
এই দুইটা দিয়ে যখন দুটো same name হয় তখন এই দুইটা দিয়ে indicate করে এটা.
Right. In element page factory. So driver and then this. So this is a common thing I told you again, right? So each and every page I should have these two common, right? Okay. Now what is my interested object in the login page? Let me check the login page right now. So this is my login page. Look. In here, what we do usually? What do we do in here? Send key for the username, send key for the password, and send key for the login. So I have three interested objects I have to find XPath or CSS for these three.
Send key for the login or click for the login?
Button is a click. Click for the button, right? And send key for this checkbox. Okay. So I want to say like what is my interested point? These three objects. So I have to create XPath for these three objects. Where? Registration page, registration class or login class? Login class. Nice. So let me create for the username. So can you create XPath or can you create anything? Finally by username. I can create XPath or I can create okay, create XPath, right? So what will be XPath? / tag name, not XPath, and then yes, add name equal to username, right? I have ID, no ID here, so I can take a name equal to username. So this is XPath for username. Which one? Notepad or? This? Oh, this? Okay, এটা হলো because I am using Chrome, I have some other tools in this Chrome which is like LastPass. So these are encrypted something. So nice to have if you open same page in other browser. My Chrome browser is not good. Your one is different. Mine is different. So some reasons I have some security in Chrome. You should not see this kind of easy. Okay. So if I go to the Firefox, then if I inspect this, is a nice, clear, no bad thing. Is there any bad thing? No, clear. So stay with the here. So my target, I'm going to create XPath for the username, right? And same way, I'm going to create XPath or CSS whatever for the password. So who can tell me the CSS for the password? Tell me the CSS for the password.
Input by
okay. Name. Good. Right? What else I need? Login button, right? I need XPath for login button. This is XPath or whatever. So what type of button this? Is a form type button, submit type button, right? Submit. It's not a button, BTN, not button. Type should two type of button. Submit, right? Two type button in the web. In the web there is two type button. One is a type is button, another type is submit. So if submit, this is a web button. So if you in the Selenium, if you use the driver.finally this button dot click, it will not work. That scenario you have to have dot other than click, you have to dot submit. Okay.
This one submit, other one is select button.
Kunta. No, the button. For the button, what I have the XPath or CSS input?
Login button.
Wait. Name equals. So these three are the XPath and CSS for these three components. And these three components are our interested component, right? So let's go to the page class. And it will copy these three and go to the page class for login. So we can paste it here. Okay. So this is for what I have to write down. Remember the locator factory. Start with find, like without page factory. We know the command driver dot find element by dot, right? So it is a simplified version of find by. That's it. Find by, huh? Find by, yeah. Sorry. Find by. Then no, this expert. যেটা আমরা তৈরি করছি. Okay. Then the variable name, right? Web element. Its name ki username, right? Just any variable name. So hover over, input the. Yeah. Xpath equal to. Yes. This is Xpath. X. Xpath equal double quote. Good. And then web element input, right? So find by for username complete, right? So same way we can have find by for what? Password, right? But password was not CSS, it was a XPath. No, it was CSS. So this is a password, and this we can say CSS. Okay, and then hover over, right? These are password. CSS, okay? Error syllable. So দুইটা হলো, and we have the last one, right? So same thing. Last one কি ছিল আমাদের XPath না CSS এটা? XPath. So we can have like same thing. Add find by XPath equal to. So this is my XPath. And then web element. Button, right? Done. রাখার জন্য, right.
লগইন পেজের জন্য যতগুলি টেস্ট কেস লিখবো ওগুলি রাখার পরে ওখানে আমি রেখে দেব। ঠিক না? এভাবে অর্গানাইজ হইতে আমরা এই কারণে এটা ইউজ করতে গেলে ওই ফাইন্ড বাই এই কোডিংটা ইউজ করতে হয়। এবং আপনার ওই বুক কনসেপ্টে আমরা কনস্ট্রাক্টরটা ইউজ করি এই ফরম্যাটে এখানে।
This is the one constructor. Yeah. That's it, right? Clear? Yeah. Huh? No. Now we can develop our test case. আমরা property গুলো কালেক্ট করছি, right? Sure. So if you want, you can write this. Okay. So now let's start. Let's start the আমাদের দুইটা ক্লাস হয়ে গেছে, right? একটা রেজিস্ট্রেশন, একটা লগইন. So now the time to write a test class where our test case will be stay.
We need to make another class.
So I can have a package. say test.
So we need another package.
Better, nice to have defined. If you don't have, যদি প্যাকেজ না থাকে সমস্যা নাই, বুঝছেন? তো আমি চাচ্ছি যে টেস্টগুলো থাকবে একটা প্যাকেজে আর অবজেক্টগুলো থাকবে আর একটা প্যাকেজে, তাহলে সুবিধা হয়, ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল সুবিধা। This is the purpose of the package. Distribute, proper distribute, right? So inside this package, I'm going to create a class. This should be our test class, which is test ng. We will implement test ng here. So what the test name? Say test login. Okay. Public static void main, no. Don't check the public static void main. So this is a test login class. Inside this class, number one, constant page constructor lagbe na, but I have to have WebDriver driver. Each and every class has to be WebDriver driver. Say test login 1, same name, you can have multiple class in same name. Class name should be unique. Package? You can create. Yeah. If error, then you can rename this one. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm going to, this is the important, I have to have this WebDriver driver, and then look, before test, or say, okay, before test. Now test ng. Before test আমি কি চাচ্ছি? I want to open my application with Firefox browser. So I can have this kind of code: public void. You can say setup or open application, whatever you can say. Okay. Setup or open application, anything is fine. It's only method name, right? So I have to import the testng library. Look, first always import the library, right? Again, testng1 coming, first import always testng library, add testng library, and then after again hover over, you should see the testng import. Introduction. Be careful, the testng is here, or .testng. So now driver equal to new, because I am running this on Firefox, driver. Okay. Driver new Firefox driver. Input the Firefox. Then driver dot get the URL. What is the URL? Okay. Save this one. Okay. Save this. So this is my before test. I want to open my application before each and every test. This is the purpose of before test. So what is my test class? Test annotations. So come to the test annotations. Yes, test. Which is my test case, like public void. So public void. What is name? Say test1. Also login, so test one, okay. This is method name. And then inside this method, input the testng test. Be careful, the annotation org.testng. And then it's method name. It's method name. Okay. Okay. P page factory test. Now good. Okay. So now I have to write. Okay. So now the tricky part. So at least, So now look, now I have only the before test method ready, right? And I have a test class. So I don't have anything inside the test class. How about if I run this? If I run this one, at least my application should be open. So I'm going to run this one, run as a testng. So it's test, and before executing the test, before test should work. Yeah, see, before test work, open the page and no action because I don't have other command. So it was expected at this time. Okay. So here you have to really understand that instantiation of that class. So how we can do? Same thing like if you say login ARS. I'm going to make it a little bit easy, right? Say I can select hello variable name login ARS Not what is my class name? Login underscore PF page factory. Login underscore PF. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Then OBG. Now I'm going to instantiate. Robin. Yeah. This one is going to instantiate. OBG object say login is variable name equal to new. For the formula new login PS, right? LOGIN login underscore page factory. And what will be my parameter? Driver. DRI. Semicolon. Eta বুঝতে হবে একটু there. So import login PF, right? And then I want to enter the username and the password, right? Huh? Yeah. So when you hover over, then you should input the login PF. So what I have I want to use this variable, right? So if I go here, what should be my test case? So username dot and hover over username. Good. কোথায় হবে অবজেক্ট লেভেল?
ইউজার নেমের জায়গায়।
Why? Why?
আর আপনি যে অবজেক্টটা ক্রিয়েট করছেন নতুন এই অবজেক্টটা থেকে কিন্তু আপনি ক্রিয়েট করবেন ওখান থেকে।
Now we can do two different way. So let me say the user login here. So it will not work that way. So if I write down obj dot, it should display the method name what we have in the login page factory class. So I don't have a method in login page factory class. Look, these are login pages. Is there any method? Just only one constructor, not other method, right? So I have the XPath of the objects, and I'm going to create small methods for this XPath in the login page. Then we can import this method in the test page. Very simple. So let's create few methods like username. One method name is username. Okay. Public void set username. And inside this set username, I should is the string. str username. Inside this method, then I can say that username dot, this is a username dot send key, and what I have here, we can say I can pass the variable too. I can now it's hard coded. In future I will import this in here. Okay. So I have only one method, right? Same way I have to have another method. So now, Mashfiq, are you okay? I have one method here. So now if I go to the test, look, if I dot, you see the method name should be here. This is set username. Open this method. Okay. And I want to pass the value. Say, if you want, you can pass the value or you can leave it. What else? I have to, this will help me to set the username. And then again, I have to create another method for the password. So in the each and every page, what I did, I have to create individual XPath and individual methods. Then I will just use the method on define whenever I need it. So same way, I'm going to create another method for username. So you can say this is for the password. Password, right? So you can say this one is a password. What is the password? Barcode 1 2 3. Okay. So save this one. If I go to the test, so now if you say obj login dot, you should say set password method here. You see set password. Set password is a Borkot BORKOT 123. Now it's hard coded, but in future it should be dynamic. So I have username and I have password. What else I have to do? The click button. So for the click button, I don't have any method for the click button here. So let me create a method for the click button. Public void click btn, and there is no method no parameter required for the, because button just only click. So what is my XPath for the button? These are XPath, right? This dot submit or click. Submit, fine. That's it. So I have another message for the click on the button. This. If I go to the test, then same thing. I should see the click submit or submit click button, right? Methods. So now if I execute this test, first it will open the this test will run the before test. Inside the before test, I have to open the application. Once the application login page is open, then test method will execute. Here first method will work, enter username, enter password, then click the login button. This is my first test case. Login. No, this is open the application and enter username, password, and then submit. Click the submit button. Now I have to have the assertion that did I log in or not, right? So this is the one test that I logged in with the valid username. So let me try the username from the main test. Now actually I hard coded. So I don't want to use Borkot here. I want to use actually the parameter, pass the parameter value. I don't know how I can pass it. Is it work? Yeah. I can pass it. So look. This is my test. Test 1. I'm going to pass. What parameter I'm passing? Borkot. Password is Borkot1234. Okay. So you can say this is a positive test. With valid username. Okay. So I'm running this test. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 is running, right? Oh yeah. So far I know this username and the password is a positive password username. So huh? Did you make a new button for that? Methods. I created methods for the click button here in the login page. Look, in the login page I have a method named click button. CLK button. So now this test is my first test and with the valid username and password, right? I want same test with negative value. So just copy this one. Copy and paste it here and say what my invalid username, Borkot INV, invalid, password, say INV. setting invalid username and invalid password, right? Right? So, and this second test, I can say the test number 2, test case number 2. Are you following? So, if I run this test should run 2 times. One time it will run with Borkat, valid username and valid password. Second time it will run with Borkat invalid username and invalid password. But I have to set one thing. I can set priority number 1 here and the priority number 2. We know that from the test ng, right? Because I have 2 tests, I want to make a sequence for this test. What will be the priority? How we can write the priority? Priority is equal to 0. No, priority is 1. And here, okay. So let me run this test now. Oh, I have to use one. No, first. Priority 1 will running first. Priority 2 will run second. But I don't have a closed browser. I should have another thing for the closing browser. So this is the first test. I am manually closing. Let me add what is clear? No, close browser. So what I can do, where I can write down this close browser? In the test. Yes or no? No, I can directly write down the close browser. After test. After what do you say? No, before test, after test. So after test should be, I can write down here after test, right? Yes. After test. So public void close application. So what will be here? Driver dot close or quit. Which one?
Quit mean আপনার দুইটা টেস্ট কেস ওপেন করলে দুইটাই একসাথে ক্লোজ হয়ে যাবে আর ক্লোজটা হচ্ছে যেটা লাস্ট পেজ থাকে ওপেন সেটা ক্লোজ হবে
রাইট
অনলি কুইট করলে একটা পেজের মধ্যে লিংক থাকে
লাস্টটা ক্লোজ হলো
আর ক্লোজ হলে লাস্ট যেটা আপনি করছেন আছে সেটা শুরু
What is the second test? So now what we modified here, say I used before test, but not it should be before method. So before method means the execution method will run before each test method. Okay. So I modified here. So before methods I have opened the application, and after method close the application, and I have 2 tests. No, I want to open for each and every test. I want to open the browser, complete my test, close the browser. Again, for second test, open the browser, complete my test, close the browser. Third test, again, open the browser, and open the application, perform the test, close the browser. It should be each and individual. Clear? So I have here the 2 tests. So I'm expecting you guys should add more tests.
Practice this one.
Yeah, first practice this one in your in yourself, and then after you can enhance more tests in this framework. Okay. So what I did, I added before after methods and before methods. Before method will open each and every time. It will open the browser and perform the test, then close the browser. Then for the second test, again it will open the browser. It will perform the second test, and then after it will close the browser. Yes, done. These two tests complete. If I add more tests, like the second test will be, so this is for the positive test. The user able to log in with valid username and the password. So what I have to add here, the assertion. Assertion means add assertion here that you should able to see the user form of the registration page. Clear, not clear? So how I can validate this assertion? Simple. I have to add. Okay, let me complete this one actually. So I have to add one more method. Kuthay? In registration page. Okay. Why my screen is shaking? I don't know. So let me restart my Eclipse. It's a little causing a problem. So let me create a method in for verifying the user form. So I can tell you, if I submit my valid username and valid password, if my application is good, then I should able to see this user form. Then this test case is passed. Second test, if I enter invalid username, Shvika, if I enter invalid username, if I enter invalid password, then click on the login button. That time, if I able to see the user form, just means there is a bug. Yes, this should not be passed. Clear? So I'm going to implement these two assertions. Then we close our session today. So what I have to do, I have to create a method. So where is the user form? In the login page or registration page? User form in the so I have to create a simple method inside the registration page. So go to the registration page here. This is my registration page. So then here I can create a method, then say the verify the string. So public string, the user form text or validation, whatever. This is the method name. Now I want to return type. So it's giving me error for the return type. Okay. So return. Okay. So yeah. Return rack page test. This one actually. This one. This dot get text. This method will help me to get the text of that expert. Okay, now if you go to the test, what I can have here? How I can verify? Yeah. So this is the ERS. Okay. I have to add the registration page. All right. So this is the registration page. So employee EMP PF is OBJ registration registration page. Okay. So import this. So now I can have huh? Oh, this is a class name and this is a variable. Same thing. This is a class name, login, and this is a variable. Okay. So I can use same thing, that the variable name OBJ login. Why I want to use that method here? OBJ login equal new class name. What the class name? Registration page. Then driver, DRI driver. Then OBJ reg dot user from text. I should return here the user from text. Okay. So if I run this, it should print in the console the text message what I'm getting from the registration page. Let me run one time. Then after I will put the assertion here. You see the console, I am able to print the console, this text, right? So here I can, second test is running. So in here I can assert true. Assert true. Where is the first test? Yes. So why not I can have say string, 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 x equal to this. So this a value ta a form text value ta store korbe ekhane, right? So now ashi ekhon assertion e assert dot assert true assert dot assert true equal to not condition actually. So actual result and expected result. Copy this and assert true login test page contains say dot contains যদি থাকে আমার what was my console, this one, right? User from then pass same thing and same way for the second test it should be fail as a false actually. Okay, assert true assert false condition is false. This is not true. Okay, যদি ইনভ্যালিড ইউজার নেম দিয়ে ইনভ্যালিড পাসওয়ার্ড দেই তারপর আমি সেটা চাই না, আমি ইউজার ফ্রন্ট দেখতে চাই না, তাহলে তো টেস্ট কেস পাস। ইনভ্যালিড ইউজার নেম দিয়ে ইনভ্যালিড পাসওয়ার্ড দিলে আমরা সাধারণত ওই ইউজার ফ্রন্টে আসার কথা না। So I have to import the second class in here. আমরা এখানে শুধু login ক্লাসটা এই মেথডে ইনপুট করা আছে, রাইট? So I want to import the same class কোথায়? In the second test for registration page, otherwise কাজ করবে না। And I have to use this one here. Okay, for make sure I'm using text one. The first one is text context and second one is text one. Okay, so let me run this one. So I'm expecting first test will be pass and second test will be fail, because I don't want to see the login form in the second test. First test is completed. Invalid username, but therefore I'm application ঢুকতেছি, which should not be correct. An error print. One failure. I don't know why one failure. Fail. Okay. Fail. The error comes for the fail. তার মানে সেকেন্ড টেস্ট কেসটা ইজ নট কারেক্ট। সেকেন্ড টেস্ট কেসটা প্রোগ্রামে ভুল আছে। আমি সেকেন্ডটাকে পাস করাবো। Let's see. Now I'm running the scenario where second test case will be. Oh, sure. So you know what happened here? So when I প্রথমত ক্লিয়ার, এটা তো ক্লিয়ার রাইট? আমি ইউজার নেম দিচ্ছি ভ্যালিড, পাসওয়ার্ড দিচ্ছি ভ্যালিড, তারপর আমি অ্যাসারশন দিচ্ছি যে প্রথম টেস্টে অ্যাসারশন দিচ্ছি যে আই ওয়ান্ট টু সি অ্যাসার ট্রু, আই ওয়ান্ট টু সি দ্য ইউজার নেম টেক্সট লেখাটা আসবে, কন্টেন্ট থাকবে ওই পেজে। কোথায়? রেজিস্ট্রেশন পেজে। এই যে রেজিস্ট্রেশন পেজে, রাইট? ক্লিয়ার? প্রথম টেস্টটা ক্লিয়ার? ওকে, নাও প্রবলেম এন্ড কন্ডিশন ফর দ্য সেকেন্ড টেস্ট। সেকেন্ড টেস্টে বললাম যে যদি ইনভ্যালিড ইউজার নেম দেয় এন্ড ইনভ্যালিড পাসওয়ার্ড দেয়, I should not see the user from text no more. It should be false. মানে টেক্সটটা চাচ্ছি না আমি। এখন ফেল করতেছে আমার টেস্ট কেস বিকজ ইট ইজ ব্রোকেন। I don't want to say here, but it technically is displaying. So now make it a little bit tricky. Okay, I enter my invalid username. Look, I entered invalid username. I entered invalid password. Okay, I'm not going to click the login button. Leave stay on that page. Okay, and run the assertion. Run the assertion. তাহলে পাস করবে। মানে আমরা তো ওই পেজে রয়ে যাচ্ছি, আমি তার রেজিস্ট্রেশন পেজ দেখতেছি না, তাহলে আমার এই টেস্ট কেসটা পাস করবে। এটা হলো জাস্ট নিজে কি বলে এটাকে নো ক্রস চেক। দিস কল ক্রস চেক। আমি স্যাটিসফাই হওয়া যে আমার এই কোডিংটা পারফেক্টলি কাজ করতেছে। মানে নেগেটিভ সিনারিও আমি নিজে তৈরি করলাম। So I have to fix the application to pass this one, or I have to change the little scenario change. So now I'm expecting both tests should be passed. First test must display the user form. Second test, I am not clicking the login button, so I am staying that page, and that page is not displaying the user form, so it should be passed. I'm here, so but it's display fail, unable to locate method. Oh, details as to where do I call this thing? না, সেকেন্ড পেজে সে না এটাকে সে চাচ্ছিল, ঠিক আছে, এটাকে চাচ্ছিল সিলেক্ট, ওই যে স্টুডেন্ট চাচ্ছিল। কেন চাচ্ছিল? did I use, I enter my username, I enter my password, and then না উঠে নেই। তো এখানে বলতেছে যে unable to locate, select this, এটাও সে চুজ করছে। এটা কোনটা ছিল? what was this? এটা ছিল আমার রেজিস্ট্রেশন পেজের ফর্মটা। ওকে, সো এখানে আসার পর সে কি করলো? আমি তো লগইন বাটন ক্লিক করি নাই, রাইট? ক্লিক না করাতে সে ইট ওয়াজ সার্চিং ফর দ্য টেক্সট ফর্ম, এই লেখাটা চাচ্ছিল। আনএবল টু লুকেট, পাচ্ছে না, তো পাচ্ছে না বিদায় সে ফেল করছে এখানে। বাট আমি অ্যাসারশনের অন্যভাবে লিখতে হবে। একটু অন্যভাবে লিখতে হবে। কন্টিনিউ না দিয়ে আমি দেবো কন্ডিশন অ্যাসার ট্রু, অ্যাসার টেক্সট। ওকে, লেটস সি হোয়াট এলস আই হ্যাভ। assert dot assert assert equal to assert equal actual test, no, sorry, assert, look assert not equal, assert a double ERT assert not assert not equal actual test actual and expected. Huh? সিম্পল ওকে অ্যাকচুয়াল লোক এখানে আমরা করব ওয়েট সেকেন্ড এখানে করব না এখানে করব একটু ক্লিয়ার ডোন্ট ওয়ারি তো এখানে করব অ্যাসার্ট নট ইকুয়াল কি হোয়াট দিস টেক্সট কিন্তু প্রবলেম হলো যে আই এম সার্চিং দ্য সেকেন্ড পেজ টেক্সট you know what, this is not a good scenario কারণ আমি তো সেকেন্ড পেজে যাচ্ছি না কিন্তু সে খোঁজ করতেছে সে টেক্সট ফর্মটা খোঁজ করতেছে সেই কারণে আমাকে এই এররটা আসতেছে সো why not we can change the technology, why not we can change the something যে আমি look নেগেটিভ টেক্সট পাস হবে নেগেটিভ টেক্সট সিনারিও পাস হবে যদি after I enter invalid username and invalid password তারপর যদি আমি এই লগইন পেজটা আয়ন ইজ ট্রু থাকে ভিজিবল থাকে তাহলে পাস লগইন পেজটা ভিজিবল না থাকলে ফেল দ্যাট অলসো ওয়ার্ক আর এখন যান তাও ফাইন আমি তো অ্যাটলিস্ট প্রুভ করতে পারতেছি যে আমার টেস্ট কেসটা ফেল হয়েছে ওকে লিভ ইট হোয়াট আই হ্যাভ হিয়ার সো নেক্সট ক্লাস ইফ ইউ নিড more fashionable assertion we can use assert for this. Okay, leave it as what I have. Clear? And click the login button. Okay? So any question?